yesterday I talked about external rotation of the shoulder, both standing and in golf position. And we were talking about how well can we rotate the shoulder, but also we're talking about how well can we stabilize in the shoulder in golf posture. So the two tests. First one, how can we rotate in a standing position? Do we get to spine angle? Are we parallel? Are we greater than or are we shorter? The second part of the equation is in golf posture. Can we rotate up to posture, or are we shorter, or are we past? And obviously being past, level with the spine angle is a pass. In line is some work to be done, and then short obviously is limited range of motion. And the reason why it's so important in a golf swing, let's start with the backswing. Right shoulder. If we cannot externally rotate, getting into this top position here at the top of my backswing is going to be so challenging on my right shoulder. And so what happens is, we see athletes who, they can't rotate, and so they have to then come into this position, where you can see here, I've got a short backswing, I'm not able to get full range of motion, I can be loaded up on my right side, but my elbow and my hand isn't very high. And so the pressure can't go into the shoulder, because it just can't deal with it. So we have to shorten our backswing. We then maybe have elbow high, so all of a sudden we've got a steep club face. We might have elbow low, and that's okay, but we just can't get there. So all of a sudden the hand and the wrist has to do more work to try and find where the club should be, at the top of the backswing. And so this can cause a lot of problems with over the top, kind of unable to control the club on the way down, on the way back. It leaves us in a few different horrible positions that we don't want to try and be in. And so external rotation of the right shoulder is hugely important to be able to get into the top of our backswing in an effective position with the hand nice and high, elbow in line, external rotation, club is in a good position right there. Now let's talk about on the through swing, what we can see with the left shoulder. So if the left shoulder is unstable or immobile, when we come through on the downswing, we're going to be in that awkward position. Let's say the right shoulder's good, but the left shoulder's bad. We get to a nice top position at the backswing. We come down. As soon as we make impact and we come through, we want to be fully extending the arm. Now all of a sudden the shoulder will start to rotate and we come through. But if I show you from this back position, we want to be able to see that elbow and that shoulder rotate, come through, and be in a nice finished position. Again, here, nice finished position here. But if we're limited in that left shoulder, we start to come through. As soon as we get past impact, we don't feel comfortable fully extending all the way through. So what will happen is we get a chicken wing. So notice what happens to the club. We come down, full extension through, but if we can't do it, we come up. Well, the big problem here now is we're not able to deliver and generate our power all the way through to then come to our finished position. And so we have to go into that chicken wing, come round the body. Okay, we may be able to then get to finished position here, but we haven't been able to fully extend the arm to come all the way through, so we chicken wing and come into our finished position. And so being able to work on your external rotation is hugely important for mobility. We also have to concentrate on the stability side of things. So there's two things that I'm going to give you today. First thing, you can take a golf club, have your hand and wrap it round, golf club at the back of the elbow. Now in this position here, all I'm going to use is my hand on the club to just start to open out my shoulder. And you'll see here, I'm opening out shoulder, getting a nice stretch, starting to work through a range of motion. Start to just increase that range of motion to the point where the shoulder feels comfortable opening out. And start to feel that stretch coming in. Work on both sides. Again, wrap the hand round, back of the arm. I'm here. I'm using my right hand, is doing all the work. My left arm here now is not doing anything. And so I'm just working through that range of motion to open out my shoulders in that external rotation. As soon as I've done that, I just need to look at some stability work. And a great thing that you can do is just real simple push-pulls. Lead hand that we're going to focus on, or dominant hand we're going to focus on. Thumb goes down. Opposite hand goes thumbs up. We're going to pull, push, pull, push. From there, we're going to pull and we're going to make circles forwards. Maybe 5-10 circles, circles back. From there, swim forwards, swim back. Maybe 10 reps on each. We're going to push, pull, push. Now we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to make circles, forwards, circles back. Swim forwards, swim back. And we can pull, push to finish, and relax. So the big thing we're looking at here is shoulder stability with our push-pulls, circles, swims. We're also looking at shoulder mobility, where we can open out the shoulders with some external rotation with assistance from that left hand. And so all of a sudden we're going to mobilize our shoulders, we're going to stabilize our shoulders. We should see over time getting into that top position at the top of the backswing so much easier for that right shoulder. If you do chicken wing, you're going to start to see that you'll feel more comfortable extending and rotating externally on that left side. That chicken wing is going to start to fade away.